I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly daily all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 2. Has Ben Grimm bitten off more than he can chew with the Human Torch? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so as we rejoin the story, Ben Grimm is confiding in his on-again, off-again love interest, Alicia Masters, about lying to the Human Torch about the possibility of Reed, Sue, and the kids existing out there somewhere in the multiverse waiting to be found. While the Thing may have had the best intentions of lying to Johnny Storm, he fears that if his deception were to be found out, it would really be the end of their relationship forever, no going back. You know, it would be a betrayal unto the level of spoiling Game of Thrones for your buddy, but like times 1,000. But hey, one problem at a time. The Thing and the Human Torch saddle up the old Fantastic car to go looking for the device that will allow them to travel in between the universes, the one that Reed left behind in his video will. Granted, the instructions were pretty vague. The only thing Mr. Fantastic had told the Thing to do was to return to their site of their very first adventure, and obviously he and the Human Torch think that that's Monster Island. Of course, if you've been following Marvel Comics for the last couple of years, you know Monster Island is in a bit of disarray right now following the events of Monsters Unleashed. Basically, classic Fantastic Four villain the Mole Man doesn't have the same stranglehold on the place that he used to have. He's getting challenged left, right, and center by new monsters, and our two intrepid heroes just so happen to have the rather poor luck of waltzing right on in a giant monster election. But hey, you know what? Unlike real politicians, these monsters are monsters and opt to actually get something done by saying whoever kills the two Fantastic Four members will get to lead the monster community. The Thing and the Human Torch fight on valiantly. They manage to blast quite a few, but it's clear that they're very much outnumbered on this island. Luckily though, they're saved by the most unlikely of guardian angels. It would seem that Dr. Infamous Iron Doom has actually been following around Ben Grimm ever since he gave him the video will. He wanted to see with his own Lodvarian eyes if this whole dimension hopping device was real or just Richards blowing more smoke. Here's the thing though, not only does Iron Doom save our two heroes, but he instantly manages to figure out that the Thing is lying to the Human Torch, and he doesn't out him instantly. If nothing else though, this run-in with Victor Von Doom does manage to jog some memories for Ben Grimm. You see, in the video message, Richards wasn't talking about the site of their first adventure as the Fantastic Four, he was talking about the site of their first adventure together, which happened when they were both rooming at school. You see, Victor Von Doom, back before his days as a supervillain, but during his days as a super dick, had won an award that Reed was also nominated for. Doom didn't win it because he deserved it, he won it because he sucked up and played all the angles. Reed tried to play the whole thing off like it didn't matter, saying at the end of the day it's only the good science that you do that matters, but Ben saw that it was getting to him and as such decided to talk his friend into playing a little prank. You see, late one night they snuck into the school, went to the trophy case, and changed Victor Von Doom's name to read Victor Von Doof. The man who would become Mr. Fantastic thought this was the funniest damn thing ever and would often think about it in the heat of battle against Dr. Doom years later. And indeed, Ben Grimm's theory turns out to be 100% correct. They revisit the school, check out the trophy, and boom, there's the universe-hopping device right there for them. So that was Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 2, everybody, and overall, I gotta say this series continues to impress. Chip Zdarsky has a real way with writing Ben Grimm's dialogue, and I truly remember how much I missed this character and how much I enjoy him. Pretty smart too to continue involving Dr. Doom in all of these ongoing stories, and for the reader to not exactly be sure where he stands right now. Also, via flashbacks and mentions, it's a great way to have Sue Storm and Reed Richards appear in the story without really being in the story. In many ways, this feels like the Fantastic Four book people have wanted. Overall, I feel comfortable giving this one another 8 out of 10. It's just a fun ride from start to finish. So that's Marvel 2-in-1, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a look at some of these other videos. Then check out the links down below where you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you always know what I got coming out next. And hey, if you're looking for a great deal on buying new comic books, please check out my book depository link. Not only will you save a bundle and not have to pay for shipping and handling, but everything you buy goes to support me and the channel. You win, I win, everybody wins, I tell you. And until next time, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.